first time for this, but yes.
Thank you, P lady, for peeing on me.
They're giving you some mad drugs right now to like get the poison out, and what you said was there's a plan to release something that would destroy the city, and instead you said blow you out. And Sephiroth understood what you were saying, like no, don't do that.
There's a destroy plan to release city, blah 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 blah.
And the nurse is like, I know.
It's like, the officer's like, how high are you? It's no officer, it's hi, how are you?
How high are you?
I'm scared of drunk, I'm not God.
They didn't account for her small size.
Jackie currently has the drunk stat block where you have double charisma and your strength is like +2, but you have disadvantage on all skill checks or something like that.
I feel great, guys.
Some good shit.
Small looking
Please
as
don't
possible.
kill me.
Oh no, why would I kill you? Look at you, you're so cute.
You're so big.
Oh, but not gonna hurt you? I actually I need your help actually. If you if you could help me out, I'd be very grateful.
I have a family, I have kids.
No, what?
Please don't kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you. I promise.
I have a wife.
Look, no,
I
calm
did.
down. I'm gonna cast friends on this mouse.
We're divorced, but yeah, okay.
It's okay. No, it's okay. Look. You're afraid of me because I'm so big, but I need your help actually.
Okay.
So-
I'm in this. What?
Okay, so there was a thing on this pedestal.
As
Now it's a body.
the main one speaking to you floats down with the grace of a bird from his perch, silently landing on the ground, tiptoe to heel, as he draws a non-sectioned chain whip from around his waist, and he kind of pulls the stick out from his hair, and his long silver hair
Oh
flows
no! It's the worst now.
and just a simple bead of sweat just glistens
Oh,
down his
damn
oiled
it.
chest.
We can't beat you up. You're
Alright.
too hot. How about you go on date with all of us?
Dude, my AC's been on the fritz. I can't take this, man.
Do we need the rules again, or are we good on them?
We got it, Bob.
That in itself is truly just a gift.
In this industry, the conversation starts and ends with Onita's Spinebuster. Woo! When you're talking about greatness, you gotta start with Onita's Spinebuster. He's a man who's been to the top of the mountain and has gone down into the bottom of the gutter, brother. And I just want you to know, Onita Spinebuster, when you're talking about Ric Flair, you're talking about the greatest, the 16-time world champion. Woo! Space Mountain. And I got girls a mile long dying just to hear me go, ooh.
Who is your decorator for tree?
Well, these are rituals that the druids have kept sacred for many, many generations.
Where do
Right,
I
we've been
get
telling you
trees?
to take those down, but
Yeah, the Barovia HOA does not approve of this.
get
Well,
fresh ones at least.
We've actually have had many conversations with the HOA about the fact that we are outside of their jurisdiction technically, but we always try to make sure our corpses that hang from the Gulfias trees are as fresh as possible. But being this again, he's looking down. Being this far out from any village, it is hard to get fresh bodies very readily.
You are going to be getting a nasty letter soon.
It's from an owl.
He bows like a little deeper, apologetically. After a few moments.
Again, that one guy that was onlooking your odd conversation earlier is oddly close to this door, and he's just kind of looking at you all very peculiarly.
Can I help you?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Pardon me. Okay. There's just a lot of weird stuff going on over here. And I heard an old lady scream.
There was that, and then it was like, oh look, it's Ludmilla in a church. Damn it. And then, oh look, it's Ludmilla, a werewolf, and Strahd.
I have so many spells that I don't use, but like Moonbeam is.
I'm just, you're a paladin that uses spells for not smite. That already is amazing.
I have smiting spells. I have them on my list, but I just don't use them.
Well, you could also just burn your spell slot for an extra 2 to 3 d8.
Yeah.
Radiant damage just for free.
I can't believe you went to the trouble to get 3 screen grabs of my face for this. That's
I'm
so
super
funny.
grateful. So all these UNT just see a fucking T-Rex in this building.
Zilsi was basically told, wait for the signal. And then all of a sudden you hear the door being ripped off, the lightning striking. I want to be a monster. Like, is that the signal?
You hear some emo kid in the corner like, he who makes a beast out of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man.
All the threatening, it just wastes everybody's time. I get it. You're angry. You're aggressive. You could cut the sexual tension with 4 knives. It's so thick. I get it. Y'all love to just grumble and grope at little old me. And you know what? That's fine. I understand. But do it. And if you ain't gonna do it, then stop threatening it.
Leaves,
Are we throwing
you
a
will.
circle?
Seems like you're doing a good job.
Thank you. It's taken a lot of time, a lot of diligence. However, I have mastered the tiny circle. I think I'm about to graduate to large circles.
Circles are intentional.
Yes.
I want to like get really close to the door, like I'm whispering a secret to it that only Miz can hear. We are literally going in a fucking circle, and you're letting this asshole touch your wheel. I'm going to lose my shit. Please come out and save us. We're going to fucking die.
I'm about to do a big circle.
Oh, jeez. Do a big circle. I'll pat Abel on the shoulder. And I'm like, you're doing great, honey.
This is fun.
You're
I see
doing
why
a
Miz
really
likes
good
to do it a lot.
I do too. It makes
My
sense.
account.
Sales are not even up.
I'm gonna go check on Syndra. I think she's mad at me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Are you okay? That was a
No.
little traumatic.
I'm having a lot of fun now.
Okay, that's good. You're
Big
such
circle.
a sweet boy.
All right, then you'll be able to focus.
Dude, your camera looks amazing, though. I'm just using like my old Galaxy S10 with some hacky Windows software.
Yeah, the Galaxy S10 that pissed me off.
Yeah.
That you kept using it because it was broken, so I gave you
Yeah, so
mine.
my phone, the glass backing on it shattered at one point, and through my incessant neuroticism, I slowly just picked away all the glass until it was literally just an exposed back of a phone. And now,
I am an adult. I'm your guardian.
Starts playing in the background.
I feel so unsure as I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. With your heart and mine, ignorance is kind, calls to mine a silver screen. Your pain is all you'll find if you don't tell us where you got these crates.
So Cal just turns around and just starts like singing this song as he's walking over, and then just like,
Tell me what you know! He's never gonna dance again. Those guilty feet have got no rhythm.
I hate this game so much.
no. Someone just grab.
Flash over there we go. Okay, everybody popped in a little slow. Hello. We're live, and I hope everybody can hear the audio and me and anybody that I have not got muted. Player 2 and player 4. All right. So everybody should be able to be heard. I hope everybody's doing well today and have had a fantastic Monday. Hard because we're back from the break if you were off of work, and it's kind of rough going back in that day. But I hope everybody had a good holiday and that was able to get a little bit of rest and some good food and if anything, at least able to chill. And we're back though. We were, off, had a whole week now for some D&D content, so I'm excited to be back rolling some dice and playing some games with these lovely folks who are currently sitting in hell. So that's fun. That's a cool thing. I do want to touch. We will do the on the Dragonlance giveaway. So we will do the open for the chances for the Dragonlance Deluxe Extended Edition bundle. Halfway through the stream, I'll open that up so you can type in Dragonlance then to enter, and we're drawing that on the 1st. We now have 2 other ways for you to do entries, of course, on Twitter. Like, follow, and share that post on our Twitter, and we're on Hive. Joined that whole fad bandwagon, so go check out the Hive post, and you can enter for a 3rd time there, and we will draw those live this coming Thursday on our Elfomald stream. That's all of the things that I have to talk about non-D&D related. So why don't we remind everybody who is playing who and do a little bit of a recap on who you are, starting with the Fairy Ember.
Hi, I am Ember. I am a fairy wizard, and that's about all I got.
And a fantastic one at that. And Engree.
Me, Engree, but no Engree. Engree is a bugbear who really just has a hard time with expressing emotions because people don't really see bugbears many expressive. So he has a shield of a shield that basically has emoji faces on it that he uses as reactions. Also, he can now climb on walls and hang from ceilings. So he's definitely going to be doing some wandering, unlike his emotions.
That might come in handy. Samit.
Samit is where the astral the astral monk. He lost his arm when he was young, and has always been into historical stories of legends and heroes and sea stories, and has always wanted to travel. So that's why he came on up with Bronze Claw when he decided to move. So
nice, awesome, and quite the pilot with the heroic landing last session.
Yeah.
And what about Radaghast?
Radaghast is the Twilight Cleric Tiefling, very much feeling out of his element right now and regretting leaving his temple.
Yes, in hell you are. So, little bit of a recap. Last session, you all were asked by Bronze Claw to collect on some favors on behalf of him and the Songblades. They had a letter given to them, and it described the location to a set of dwarven ruins below Neverwinter. And to get into these, you need to be prepared. And he needed some favors called in because y'all don't have a lot of money yet. So he asked you to go meet his friend Omog up in the sky in a cloud giant, or a storm giant kind of town up above Neverwinter, where you found Omog. Well, rather didn't find Omog, and instead asked around town as to his whereabouts. And one of the jewelers mentioned that Omog had come there looking for some particular ingredients and hadn't returned, to where y'all took off into a cave, knowing that that was the last place he traversed. And you watched him be carried off through a hellish portal and an odd setup of magical, basically pentagrams and blood altars and stuff. He was doing some shit in this cave, and the devils carried him off for it, or some shit was going on in this cave rather. As you were watched by magnificently large eyeball and tentacles, and you all hopped in the slowly dissipating portal and found yourself now in the frozen layer of hell. Yes, Engree.
A angry high five tentacle.
Engree did high five. Well, yeah, Engree high five tentacle. Tentacle may or may not have high fived back.
Was still worth it.
Yeah. Oh, what definitely. And so as you step out into the portal, you look down. You saw the final slipper of Omog that is now in your possession, Engree, and you look out into the hellscape of a frozen wasteland. Samit and Ember, you'll notice in your hands, you feel something. You look down, and in your hands, Samit, you have 2 coins. Ember, you have 1. These are dark iron coins with odd, almost infernal rune on it. They're not mad. Well, they are magical. Radaghast. Give me a religion check, since you are a cleric and are a tiefling.
15?
A 15. I love that. +0 religion.
I am not a religious cleric, just for the record.
Do you know much about your heritage?
He knows that he's related to Zariel. He doesn't know how it goes, but he knows.
Okay. With a baseline knowledge of some of the hells, you recognize the coins in their hand, in their possession. They are soul coins. These are coins that have trapped the essence of life in them. Somebody once living, their soul has been forged into a coin. Samit has 2. Ember, you have 1. And you step out into this frozen hellscape. You get a few benefits from, and I don't think they require attunement. So I will go ahead and explain to you what the soul coin does. It has a few benefits that confer to you. You can it has a soul, has 3 charges in it. You can siphon some of that soul's essence away and use a charge to gain 1d10 temporary hit points. You can telepathically ask the soul a question, and you can also free a soul by casting spells that kind of remove curses and stuff on these coins. But yeah, so you have those in your possession as well. With that, you step out into this frozen hellscape. You watched as Omog, the giant you were after, was whisked away by flying devils, about 7 or 8 of them carrying him off into the distance. You see him now just a speck in the distance as they headed towards a very large, icy spire, and kind of flat on top. You see that it has walkways spiraling up around it. Directly ahead of you, you see patrols, almost legions of demons, devils ahead of you, 20, 30 of them, patrolling areas between you and the spire. However, off to the right, you see a
Wednesday
water. You see a river that flows alongside the landscape. I think somebody, I can't remember who, Samit, you knew of that river being known as the River Styx.
Yeah.
And it does seem to be pretty clear along the bank and stuff of the river, and it flows along almost parallel to the spire up ahead. Both will kind of lead you in that general direction. It's super cold here, and I'll let y'all figure out what y'all want to do from here.
So do we follow the flying giant, or and kind of just look at the river, go down that?
Well, if I understood what Gup was saying correctly, there's a river. We have a boat. There's a spire with a lot of demons. Or you said Amag is now a speck, but we kind of like speck as in gone, or speck as in we knew what direction he went.
You knew what direction he went, but he
Okay.
is faded out of eyesight at this point.
And what directions are all these in relation to?
The river flows east to west. The spire is east of you as well.
So the river is flowing away from the spire.
Towards, sorry.
Okay, so and then which way did the flying demons take Almag to?
The same direction, yes.
So east.
Mm-hmm, correct.
Okay.
So we're not going west, is all I know.
and I can tell all this just from looking, right?
Yeah, it's not dark out. It's cold, it's dim light, but it's
everybody
not...
still has 300 feet of dark vision,
I was
too.
gonna say, Radaghast gave us vision.
True, that's true. You have massive dark vision, I forgot about that. But yeah.
Engree's just gonna look and point to the river and just boat right.
You see Samit like kind of light up. This is yes, I like the idea. Yeah, I get to use the boat. Yeah, all right. And he kind of starts moving his way to the water anyway, like despite.
Gup, with my religion check, would I know if that boat would last in the river Styx?
I'll use Samit and Radaghast both. With that 15, I'm going to use yours last because as well, Samit, because you knew about the river Styx. Even with the unique properties of the boat that you have, it's going to take a particular type of vessel to go down the river Styx. So you wouldn't be you would kind of have an inkling feeling that your boat might not survive.
Yeah. So it's like I'm running to the water and then I like remember and slow down and kind of like shoulders drop and I turn back. It won't flow. It won't flow.
Kind of tap him on the back, just like, don't worry, we all don't float down here.
That was I was getting ready to ask if one of y'all floated instead, but you beat me to it. You beat me to it.
I will be a captain someday. I guess we should follow. Yeah.
I would recommend we walk her along the banks. Don't think it's really safe to go in that water.
As you approach nearer to the water bank and travel a little east, you will see somebody standing in a boat, sitting with it parked, if you will, right against the bank. This figure carries an oar that reaches down into the river, the end of it lit up in flame, producing very little smoke, though. This cloaked figure has a brown hood over and kind of leather garment dress type flowing down and stands at the front of the boat back to you. As the head kind of turns around and looks at you, you see a skull beneath the hood, and they look towards you with a look and point. Passage across the river, and smiles.
So Ember is not usually scared, but she is very much out of her element. She is going to back up kind of behind the rest of the group.
Engree's gonna step in front of Ember, kind of just seeing that there is fear kind of there. So, and I think Samit was the closest, right, to the big scary hood thing.
Hello. I don't believe we want to go, right? I kind of like look back at everybody and be like, we should just carry over, right? Yeah? We do not want to... No?
Oh, I can offer you passage through the river Styx, if you so choose. Safely, of course, for just a small price.
What do you ask?
You hear him just sniff. One big inhale.
A coin.
I see. And I never really took them out of my hand, so I slide one into my hand, back of my pocket, and keep the other one out. And you mean like this? And you know, at first it seemed like nothing was there, but I do like a little flourish and boom.
Yes, ooh. That is exactly what I want.
Gross.
Provide me with one, and I promise a safe trip down a harsh and unforgiving river.
I kind of turn to Radaghast and kind of like whisper, do we trust this? I mean, this is like home, right?
We're gonna get back to that comment after this.
Yeah,
So
man, this guy was our bus driver back in school. It's fine.
Radaghast looks down. Which side of the river does the tower look like it's on?
It is on the opposite end,
damn
but
it.
kind of flows along. Yeah.
Can we like insight check this guy?
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, you most certainly can. Matter of fact.
Oh man.
Can I help even though I didn't initiate the insight?
Yeah.
I imagine that we're all thinking like this guy's
You can
suspicious.
all inside individually, sure.
12.
12. Got a 20 on Samit.
I got a
what was
9.
yours? 9 on Radaghast. What was yours, Ember?
8.
An 8. Okay, so you all are adequately kind of freaked out by this individual. Samit, though, you've been paying attention as this individual speaks, watching mannerisms, and you can see these beady glowing eyes just set back in the black voidness of the center of his eye sockets, skull eye sockets. They keep peering down into your hand. You get a good feeling that this individual is being honest so long as you provide the coin.
Okay. I'll kind of put the coin, like kind of like show it, like I still have it, and then put it in my pocket and say, I believe it would be appropriate if we paid after we left your ship in safekeeping. Yeah?
Give me a persuasion check.
13.
13 against a 1. So
that is adequate. Please climb aboard.
And he kind of moves his billowing dress kind of out of the way. There's just enough room for 4 to maybe 5 people to sit on this, almost like an oversized wooden dinghy.
Samit would be more than enthusiastic to run on. I would run on and kind of like put one foot up like he's the captain for like a quick second and then like wave you all on.
Watch out there, Morgan.
Yeah, exactly.
So Ember would get on very reluctantly, but she would be kind of hovering, making sure not to touch the boat or anything else.
Engree's gonna get on, still kind of putting himself in between Ember and the hooded figure.
Radaghast will probably get on last.
He doesn't know if Ember's still scared or not.
Radaghast would be sitting closest to the ferry driver. Just have his shield ready.
So he puts the oar onto the ground, the ice, and he kind of pushes off and you slowly begin drifting down the river. Every so often you see the oar peer into the river, and he kind of pushes, giving her a little bit of momentum.
So what brings unlikely folk such as yourself to such a hellish place?
We heard the Girl Scout cookies headquarters is here, and we really wanted to get some cookies, gingerbread, something like that. You know.
I have to complain about my Thin Mints. They didn't have enough mint in them last time.
Yeah, I mean, just that. Somebody have sold their souls to get these cookies. It just, you know.
I laugh. He does not.
The fact that there's two different factories that make them, and the quality's different, does not help.
I don't know what a cookie you speak is, or what a Girl Scout, but they sound...
Nope, never mind. Never mind.
Okay. Listen,
right
I'm sure we can all figure out by now. This is, the ferryman of the River Styx. Charon, who takes souls. Right.
Meanwhile, Radaghast is digging in a pocket and pulls out like a really old cookie. And is like, this is a cookie.
I'm sure, Gup. I am sure that something that's undead that collects souls can take Girl Scout souls. You're fine there. Trust me.
Yeah.
We've
Have you
done
seen
worse.
some of the prizes for Girl Scouts? One of those scouts had to sell a soul for something.
Damn. Can't argue with that though.
Engree's gonna raise his hand.
He doesn't acknowledge the action of hand raising and whatnot, but it is oddly quiet. So
Samit's gonna do the same thing, but with the arm that doesn't exist. He's gonna kind of like shake his shoulder. Like
Radaghast just leans over to Engree. Your turn, Engree. You can speak now.
Thank you. Engree looking for giant family jewels. On mission.
There are few jewels and gemstones in hell. Giants, though, abundant. Watch for the frost giants. They are none too keen on devils or human folk alike.
Engree, no human. Engree, no devil. Engree, good?
I see. Yes.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks over at the rest of you.
Yeah. You're all,
and he kind of air quotes,
humankind down here.
Meanwhile, Radaghast is having an existential crisis because he feels double hated now.
Everybody give me a charisma saving throw. Below DC.
13.
15. Cool.
15.
15.
19.
Oh, all of you very well. So you all are taking in your surroundings, and it's freezing cold. You feel a draw. Oh, excuse me, Bert. You feel a draw to the river. You look over, and while it's a thick, viscous, black kind of water, nothing you would normally find enticing. However, it looks delicious. It looks appealing. It looks fresh, crisp. You can only imagine water in hell is a hard thing to come by. And when you do find the layer that's full of ice, no way of melting it. The water calls to you to touch it. You're not charmed, but it is enticing.
Radaghast just pulls out his bottle of coffee and just takes a sip, like, cold ain't getting me.
No, but the moment it touches your mouth, it chills. You have a brief moment of warmth. but even in the small amount of time it passes from your bottle to your lips, you feel it chill.
All right. Well, even the coffee's cold. It's hell. Confirmed.
I didn't order iced coffee. This is bullshit.
So where are we going?
Point towards the tower.
I believe there. For you said giants that are around here often. Why?
Oh, well, many frost giants call this particular layer home. But devils are not the only souls that seek living in hell.
I see.
There are many.
Do these devils and giants get along?
No.
Ember's gonna kind of like tug on Samit's outfit and be like, "What about storm giants?"
Oh yes, that's right. He needs the storm giants armor, right? Well, I mean, yes. Storm giants. How are they? They live around here. Are they? Do you see giants of any other kind? You seem to be a well-informed man, so.
I don't. Frost giants are the only ones native to here, I'm afraid.
And he continues, slowly pushing you towards.
Did he seem to have any type of reaction when Samit asked about the storm giants?
It doesn't have skin on his face. It's just a skull. No eyebrows. The mouth doesn't move. Words come out. But there's no actual like changing of expressions on his face. But you don't notice him like turn around and make any sudden movements at the sound of at the question.
It sounds like we're not there yet, so we got a little bit more time. Engree's gonna chime in and ask him because Engree's kind of just sitting here. We're kind of just doing nothing, twiddling our thumbs.
Why you here?
I offer my services to those in need, traveling the layers of hell. It's not much of a living, but it's honest work.
Of course, do you have like a sister you take care of, or like a daughter, a son, somewhere to kick your feet up at the end of the day?
Do you have to pay taxes down here?
That's a great question, yes. I'm sure they're doubled, right? It's hell.
Levistus collects what Levistus is owed from all of us, you included.
That means the taxes are high.
You're in his home now.
Do I get immunity because I'm related to Zariel? Does that work that way?
You wouldn't get out of the HOA fees. I mean, they're still going to hit you.
I would keep that to yourself. Those two do not get along.
Good to know.
Yes. I don't have family, no. I have acquaintances. I demand, of course.
No friends?
Lovers?
No.
Booty calls?
No.
Ingree's gonna open up his bag, and he still has a couple fish in there, and he's gonna hold it up as they're asking the character this, and friends, lovers, booty calls, and he holds up a fish. Fish.
You're gonna see an ethereal kind of green hand reach up out of the water and grab at the fish.
Like grab at it or grab it?
They're gonna grab the fish and slowly pull. Do you maintain a grip on the fish?
If it's a light pull, then yes, I will still hang on, just because it's like Ingree's like kind of unsure what's going on.
It's a light pull at first as your hand begins to kind of fall down towards the water as it pulls it in. You hear
Ember's gonna help him pull against it.
I'll Angry's gonna let go because, like, because of that weird screaming. He's kind of just gonna be surprised and just. Ugh.
And you see the fish almost evaporate as it touches the water, and a little green wisp fades off.
The water calls to you. You don't want to drink.
No, water want fish.
All hands in boat. Besides, I think we've arrived.
As the boat kind of up against an icy bank, and you see about as close as you can get to the spire. He kind of he could probably get a little closer, but he's gonna state
This is as close as I go. Coin.
And holds out his hand.
Samit will reach into his pocket and pull it out and kind of twiddle it between and twiddle it back, and then kind of lift it out. And then just before he grabs it, pull it back and say, "What is this for?" And then hands it to him.
This is currency. Souls are the currency of hell.
Okay. So, I mean, is there... How do you acquire more? You just kill more people? That seems wrong. But we are in hell, I mean...
No, coins are forged in another layer of hell. It's a gruesome process, and they can be hard to come across. It does require the death of a mortal.
I see. And this payment that I just gave you, that's a fare for the day, all right? That's this right now. So it means if we come back, you'll maybe give us a ride back, yeah?
I'm afraid not. You likely won't see me again.
No, don't say that, my friend. We're gonna party. We're gonna go hang out. We'll go get a drink. I mean, you say you have acquaintances. I will push past that. We will be friends. Yeah.
Drink. Do you have blood ale?
Oh, I can get some. I have blood, not ale. Yeah.
I do like blood ale.
No, don't go anywhere. There's plenty of blood.
And he'll gesture to allow you off of the boat. Do y'all get off? Do you stay on? Okay.
Samit will be the last one off, but he'll get off.
As Radagast is passing by, he just like pops a cookie in the ferry driver's hand. Is like, that's a cookie.
Yeah, okay. Do you touch the cookie? As he grabs the cookie and he looks at it, he just kind of sets it on the boat, pushes off, looks kind of over towards the spire, and begins whistling a slightly dissonant, eerie tune as he begins making his way down, and then you see him disappear and then reappear after he has crossed the vicinity of the spire. So he's going to teleport from one end down to the other end of the river, avoiding the territory of the spire that you are now standing at the base of.
Oh, so he continued past the spire.
Correct.
Okay.
That seems concerning.
And how tall is the spire, would you say, roughly?
Roughly, probably 300-ish feet. Until it plateaus.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Was that travel long enough to warrant a short rest?
A short rest, yes. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Sweet.
Y'all traveled for probably about an hour down the river. So, yeah. Roll your hit dice. Gain any abilities you get back on short rest. Rages. Do you get rages back on short rest or long rest?
Can't
remember.
I don't know. This is my first time ever doing a short rest. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots I can click under Barbarian under a short rest.
Yeah.
No, Rage is long rest, it looks like.
So I thought. Those boxes will allow you to roll hit die to regain health.
Okay.
So I think Barbarian is what, a D12? Is that your hit dice?
1d12 plus 1 total of
Plus your
5.
constitution.
So
Yep.
So I roll. I do a Constitution roll.
You just roll that 1d12 and add your Constitution modifier, and
Okay.
you can regain that much health, equal to however many hit die you have, which is the number of boxes there, and you get half of those back on a long rest.
So I rolled a 12, and my Constitution is a +1.
So it's 13 hit points you get back. Yep, you may all short rest. As you approach the spire ahead of you, give me perception checks when you're ready.
Perception.
Ooh. I was so excited about being on that boat. I'm still staring at it.
There was a complete opposite rolls that happened.
I mean, the flaming ore.
It's pretty cool. I mean,
cool, yeah.
Sitting here thinking about how I get that for myself, like you can doubt in the water, but still be a flame. Like,
you can go try and take it from him if you. Hello, Blue and Flat. Thank you for joining. Welcome.
So we're still trying to figure out how to roll. What was the? What did you ask us to do?
A perception.
Perception.
Yeah. Let's see what you hear. I'm gonna open this as well. Go ahead and.
I got a 12.
I got a 10.
Natural 20.
Yay!
10, 12, 9, or an 8, and the natural. So, as you all are still a little jarred from this experience, traveling down the River Styx, interacting with, you may also, if anybody wants to know what that creature is, you can give me a religion check.
The thing that was on the boat?
15
Correct.
for religion.
I also got a 15.
15.
I got an 8.
An 8. And a Radaghast?
I got the 8.
You got the 8.
I got
You got the 15.
Two 8s. 2 15s. All right, Ember and Samit, oddly enough, after the interaction, conversing with it long enough, it's gonna kind of ping some ideals, some memories. This is of things you've read in the past, especially being from the Feywild. Yeah, you'll have heard of these before. There are creatures known as Yugoloths. They are a subset of creatures native to mostly Hells, and this was a Marinoloth, which is a type of Yugoloth. And they are not good people. They're not people at all. They're not good. But you managed to pay for service, and he was pretty honest about what he provided.
Yeah, I feel anyone that deals in soul coins is probably not good.
Yeah.
As you... so, stream chat rules? No, just be nice to everybody. That's pretty much our chat rules in here, Blue and Flat. Thanks for joining and hanging out with us. We're hanging out in hell right now, frozen hell. But yeah, no, our chat rules are pretty much just, hey, be nice to everybody. Don't be hurting people. Yeah. So, as you are Ember, Engree, and Radaghast paying very close attention to this Marinoloth that is teleported down the River Styx, you, Samit, look up at the spire now ahead. You hear a cackle off in the distance, almost like a laugh. Up above you, you hear the sounds, after the laughing has diminished, you hear the sounds of a loud conversation. Can't tell what's being said, it's too far away. But then you hear a very noticeable moan.
Oh, ouchie.
Well, it was hard to take that seriously.
think we're in the right place.
I do think so too. It sounds like it is quite urgent too. We should get moving.
Like looking around, do we see an entrance?
There is a path that spirals up along this spire.
So we're going that way.
It is traversable. And I would say with your perception check, who had the natural 20? Radaghast. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Samit earlier. You were still focused. Radaghast, you're the one who heard the conversation. You're the natural 20. You also see tiny sets of footprints slowly being covered up by continual falling snow up along this path, as it looks like it's been traversed relatively recently.
Tiny, like my size tiny, or?
Some, yeah.
That's creepy. I suggest we go up and get this job done with before it gets colder.
Let's, yeah. Yeah. And Engree's just gonna follow whoever's going up first.
That would probably be Radaghast.
All right. As you begin to traverse, you've been here for a while. Everybody give me a Constitution saving throw. Let's see if you can beat the DC of 13 for a layer of exhaustion.
I have an exhaustion point.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna get one too.
I got an 11.
14.
Oh, shit. Ember, you are naturally warm. Your attunement to the fire is helping you out a little bit here. The rest of you are going to suffer one level of exhaustion as the just almost 0 degree chill just rocks you to your core. It is tiring.
I can like spam cast bonfire if we don't care that there's a smoke signal.
I don't think the fire is going to pop up with how cold it is here.
It'll pop up, but it'll still be real cold.
Is there a way, do we put exhaustion somewhere?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is a condition marker on your character sheet somewhere. Conditions, it should say on D&D Beyond. I don't remember where that is. I don't.
It's on the bottom.
Conditions.
Oh,
yeah.
Conditions is
Okay.
underneath your hit points, and then all the way at the bottom you'll find exhaustion.
Sweet.
Exhaustion level 1.
Yep.
And that is
Ouch.
just
Okay.
disadvantage on ability checks.
Yep. It's not attack rolls, just ability checks, I believe.
Ow.
So as you feel the cold nipping at you, you begin your trek up the spiral. Getting closer and closer towards the top, it gets colder and colder. You see a layer of kind of fog rolling through and then past. I do need. Who's in the front? Did you say?
Not me.
Radaghast is in the front.
I think it'd be Rada then Samit.
Okay, Radaghast. Give me another perception check. Wow. Okay.
Wait, hold on. It's an ability check.
Oh yeah. Oh,
18.
hey. All right. That's right. You get an ability check. Let's see if you noticed this.
Also, if they're speaking in Infernal, I can understand it too.
You don't hear or see anything at the moment, but does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
I don't remember your AC. You are struck. You all see this beam of necrotic energy just crash down from the top and hit Radaghast kind of in the side of the face as your head kind of jerks to the side. You feel an enervating energy kind of wash over you, and you feel like you're not as strong. So mechanically speaking, you're only going to deal half damage with weapons that utilize strength. But you can make Constitution saving throws every so often to try and rid this. But as you begin to approach a little closer, with your perception, you will hear,
"Oh, they've made it. Son, I know. It's your time. I don't want you here for this now. Be gone. Mother will take care of them just fine. And you little shit devils, you've done one fucking thing right the whole time. You've been alive in your miserable, tiny little existence. You procured me the giant, sure. But now I need the teeth of a dwarf. Go. I don't care how you get it. I don't care if you barter with Levistus himself. Go find me a whole fucking jar of teeth, okay?
You see little demons flutter up off the top of the spire. As you slowly progress a little closer, you peek up over. You're just above a height Engree, Samit, and Radaghast are. Ember, you're still not able to see this unless you fly up a little bit. I don't know if you're kind of sticking back or not, though. But you see the visage of a lady with long, matted up white hair, kind of like almost icicle spikes protruding out of the back, blindfolded, long, sharp fingernails. And you see a very elegant devil man, not a tiefling, but very similar to a tiefling. Slicked back hair, just an excellent build, a very beautiful individual. Flap a couple of wings and then float off of the top of the spire. And you see the lady slowly digging her middle claw into the chest of this large storm giant and scrape down. She pulls some blood up off of her fingernail and you see her lick it.
Oh, that will do just fine. You are quite the specimen.
Oh, gee, please don't scratch no more. Oh my, can't take it.
Radaghast, watching this while rubbing his face, just kind of like calmly whispers to Samit, I have an idea to distract, but that lady's creepy.
What are you thinking?
I can throw my voice, make it loud, distract her enough, and you guys get an open hit.
Yeah, I am quick. I can take them from one direction, you guys approach from another.
Yeah. One of us can release Omeg and make it more of a fair fight.
Perhaps, yeah. Who wants to do that? Who wants to focus on releasing him? I'll kind of look at all of us. I could do, but if you want me to take free hit,
what do you mean? What? I don't understand what you mean. Raising him, like just getting off the ground, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Currently shackled.
Yeah, like unbounding him.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait, raising the dead? He's not dead. That was confused. Sorry. Yeah. It as long as Engree understands what you said, which I presume so, then I can help free Omid.
Oh, you're free, no one. As her head spins 180 degrees on her shoulders and turns around, and you just hear bones cracking through the dead of the cold wind howl.
How close is she?
Yeah, I was about to say, because I can't.
We would not be right up on this bitch.
Yeah, she's already shot Radaghast with a beast, with a blast.
Oh, okay.
So she's kind of like looking down at y'all as you've been coming up on the spire. You know, it's a wall, so you can see the map, right?
It's kind of like cut off a little bit.
Yeah, it's really cut off.
I don't see me.
You need light.
Yeah,
that's
I don't
fine.
see us.
There we go. Still don't see me, but I see
on,
more of the map.
What in the world? Oh,
I thought you were saying like she heard me and only me, and I was like, I don't know how to whisper in English.
No, we were. I guess we all just like completely forgot that we just got shot. That we're really not hidden. So.
Yeah.
I heard him talking to other people, and I was like, okay, I got hit by collateral damage.
Wow, I don't know what's happening with the vision here.
Yeah,
It looks like Mexico might be off the map, and there's a wall surrounding the map. Maybe I don't know.
Not.
Yeah, like on stream, I could see like a path, but
Yeah, I can see Treon, the meta cartographer, and then there's like a.
I'm just gonna
I
move
don't know,
y'all
like a
here.
Okay,
170.
that works. Thanks.
We'll just
Right
do
in the
that,
darkness,
then.
y'all.
All right. Whatever that was all
Weird.
about. Okay. So yeah, we'll just reposition you a little bit. You come across. Yeah. So you're not hidden from her at all. She's perceived you. She's already shot Radagast once with a ray of enfeeblement. She just seems
And
to be ignoring y'all.
Where's
now?
Omi on there? I
Hold on.
don't see a thing on the map.
No, I don't have a token for him, but he's sprawled out over this kind of like little glowing. You see this almost chromatic glowing energy coming from the center of a stone altar, and that is where Omog is currently shackled to.
How far out are we from her?
That's about a 5.5-ish foot cliff, and then you are about 30 feet away.
Okay.
So what does that mean with the cliff?
30 feet out, 5 feet up, elevated.
So
10 feet movement for everybody who isn't angry.
So technically that's 40 feet, right? If we want to reach her dead center?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Or you
then,
can go around.
so you said there's shackles. I mean, are those shackled spots visible as well?
Yeah, he's very, very obviously shackled.
Okay,
Hands
I'm
and feet
just-
to the ground.
And I mean, she's already shot us, but we're not rolling initiative.
Not yet. She's.
So I can shoot her if I want to.
If you want to shoot her, then we can roll initiative.
Well, I mean, she's shooting at us. What are we waiting for?
Radagast kind of like puts up his hands, like when I say go, then you can shoot her. As he like takes a step forward, and with thaumaturgy, just starts
Meat runs.
speaking in Infernal, just like I am an emissary of Levistus, and you have shot me, you bitch.
An emissary of who?
Lord of this land.
Oh. Well, all the more reason to drain you. Please, come on up.
As I'm like slowly walking, just everybody just sees Infernal. As I'm like kind of like waving my hand, trying to signal like shoot her. As I'm
Now-
trying to distract her.
Before you approach too close, you fine-looking gentlemen, what is it that you need from here? Perhaps we can come to some sort of an agreement?
Well, stealing my prey for the soul that I was supposed to collect is very rude, first of all.
What pray tell?
I just kind of point at Olmeg.
Oh, you're here for this one sold. You can have it. I only need the heart.
No, it's too late now. We need 1,000 souls, not just the one.
Well, his vessel only contains the one.
We need him alive, first
We
of
want
all.
him intact.
I can leave him intact for a brief moment.
Well, we need the heart.
No more,
Well,
he
then
needs the heart.
Then we come to an impasse. Yes.
I start climbing the wall.
I mean,
I guess
acrobatics.
more like a hop, yeah.
Yeah. Really low DC. We'll have you do one.
Oh, 10?
A 10? Yeah, not a problem. Easy enough to do.
Just tell me, tell Auntie Gwendolyn exactly what you need with the heart.
Shit, I'm trying to come up with a lie.
She's actively like drinking some of the blood from his chest.
Angry's just gonna.
Yeah, we need to just fucking kill her, man. Like, she's freaking me out. I don't want to be here.
Looking at her, alright, okay. Since we can't come to a deal, Ember, go ahead.
Okay.
Roll initiative then.
If you click your token before you roll it, it'll make it easier for go.
If
I
would
rolled a
have started
5.
the encounter. Yep.
14.
22.
Angry gets the advantage for this.
You got what, Radagast?
I got a 5.
A 5.
I'm gonna go grab a quick soda.
Sure.
Well, I rolled after you said I got the advantage here. I got a 4.
You get advantage from.
Vigilant Blessing.
Oh no,
I
go
can
ahead.
give one
roll
creature advantage.
Oh! I thought you were saying like I have the upper hand. No, you actually say I have advantage. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Try to give you a better opportunity to smack the scary lady.
I got a 14.
14. There it is. There it is.
Waiting for
there
that.
you go, Potato Wife.
All right. So what I was gonna say is that before we rolled initiative, I was just wanting to, but the moment's already passed. Engree is gonna say,
Engree told heart is the soul where good things are.
Oh, you sweet naive.
And Ember, what was yours?
14.
Oh, we got a roll off.
Dex.
Right?
What's y'all's Dex?
Oh, Dex. 2.
+3.
Okay, so Ember will go first. And okay, so as you approach and you begin this, Ember, I think we were starting with you beginning to blast this individual.
Mhm.
Top of the round goes to Samit. What are you doing as you have successfully at this point climbed the cliff?
Just to make sure, I thought we all were walking up to her as we were talking, right?
That's
Does
what I
Ember
was
get to
doing,
start
yeah.
Closer? Yeah, does
Yeah.
Ember get to start closer, or did Ember not move up?
I don't want to be super close.
Okay. Just making sure in case, you wanted to, because we were kind of walking and talking to her. Sorry, go ahead, Samit.
No, you're all good. I would move, what's it called? I move right next to her, but wait, I would know this because I would have done this a number of times. What happens when I summon it? 10 feet. Okay, so I am 10 feet away from him at this point. I guess, well, it won't let me move there. I'd move about here. I guess there's really no way of me avoiding it. Yeah, I'd move about here. And then once I got here, I would go ahead and, like, you'd see me almost, like, bring my hand up. I'd start, like, channeling some energy. And then all of a sudden, there used to be this glow that would just explode out of my back and start to wrap around this space that should be my arm. And then the other arm kind of gets, like, a light coating as well. And then once it's, like, brightens up and kind of, like, dulls down, kind of, like solidifies, you can see an arm there. When I end up doing that, he needs to take a 15 dex save or take 2d6 force damage.
Ooh. Okay. Is it a magic effect?
It is. It just says as a bonus action, it's a class feat. You can spend 1 key point to summon the arms, the astral self. When you do so, a creature of your choice that you can see, of my choice, that you can see within 10 feet, must succeed a dex save. So I don't need to make Omag do the dex save. He doesn't get hit with it.
Omag is good. That, however, is a natural 20 for a 22 on her dex save.
So it doesn't say half or full, so I guess you just don't take anything.
Yeah. Okay. Is that bonus action?
That was bonus action, yeah. So then I'm going to go ahead and take a swing at him with my arms. That's attack. And here we go. Boom. So first one. It's a 21 to hit.
21 hits, yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to Fury of Blows, but actually, no, I'm not going to Fury of Blows. I'm going to Stunning Strike. So take another one. So here's the damage. 10 damage on that hit.
Damage, and it's force. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then where's that Stunning Strike? Stunning
And that's
Strike.
a con save, I believe.
I spend one more. Yeah, con 15. Or stunned until next turn.
And that is a 14, 15, 17 total.
Okay, he passes.
All right.
Oh, cute
Or she.
little parlor tricks you have. Auntie is very interested. Perhaps. Smile for me. Can I see your teeth?
And yeah, it's gonna be her turn. As Auntie Gwendolyn turns, like her head shifts a little further onto the shoulders than would normally humanly be possible. Kind of looks at you and then moves her body to fit back into position to where the head is. And then she's going to. Yeah, she's gonna hold her hand out and blast you with magic missile. Point blank, magic missile doesn't miss. So that's 4. I gotta write this down. Math of 6. Can't remember if magic missile is 3 or 4 darts.
Basic
3.
level
Okay.
is 3, and then level up from that is 1 each.
14 points of force damage as she holds her hand out point blank and blasts these 3 missiles straight in your face. Please smile for me. I need a good. And she's actually gonna like reach over and try and like pull your gums out and take a look at your teeth. And then bonus action, yeah, she's just gonna stay here and keep trying to look at you. Ember, you watch all this happen so far. What does Ember do?
I'm gonna try to fairy fire her.
Okay.
So I need a dex save, yeah.
That is a 17 plus 2, 19.
Shit. Okay.
Nothing on a failed save, right? The area is still lit up, though. What color?
Blue.
Blue color. Let's do some dark blue or light blue. Important questions here.
I don't know. Like
there we go.
the flame blue.
Okay. As this blue light emanates from the area, fairy fire is in effect, but she is not glowing. Anything else from Ember?
No.
Okay. Engree.
Can you pinpoint the shackles for me, please? How many points are there that are binding
Say
a mug?
there are the pair of shackles on the hand. They're hand to ground. So there's one big shackle around the ankles and one around each wrist. And we'll say they're going to be like here. If I can draw. I did not. It's a face, but you know, hey, there you go. That's just like the shackle.
It blends in really well with the light and the snow, but I can see it.
Yeah. Okay.
So is that Omog's face?
Yeah. It's the shackle's face.
Okay, so there's one shackle there, and then you're making a second one, right?
No, that's all 3. That's like he's just in a little 5-foot square. He's got one shackle around each wrist and one around his ankle.
Okay, so it's all in one central spot then.
Yeah.
Engree's gonna walk a little bit over here, and
you're walking around, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what would you prefer? I just did it one hop at a time.
No, I was just. That's
Okay.
fine. I was just making sure that that's the way you were pathing.
Yeah, no, I'm not just gonna completely just dive over this portal thing. That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Maybe it'll take us back.
You never know. You never know what that emanating chroma color is doing.
I'm gonna dance to fairy fire if that helps you. Yep. And he's just gonna he's gonna do a little pirouette and a twirl. There you go. No, Engree's gonna target the shackles and without kind of drawing attention to it, very very smartly, kind of just try to hit all of them at once, at least the thing that's binding them to the ground.
Well, they will each take an individual. If you're wanting to hit them, they'll each have to be an individual attack.
So
you have multi-attack, so you can do 2 of them if you would like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the feet one first. You want to roll the hit?
Yep, roll the hit.
That is a nat 20.
Woo!
The first one, without even having to roll damage, just shatters with no hesitation. You just crack it.
Yeah. Wait, crack it or break it?
Break it. Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I didn't just put a crack in it. All right, and then rolling the second one. That's a 24.
A 24 also hits. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. They have 10 hit points, by the way.
That's a 5.
5 on damage?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you bash the second one, and it just cracks open, but it doesn't quite break free of his arm.
But his legs are freed, right?
Correct. That was the first one you hit, right?
Yeah, I freed his legs first, so he can move.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look up at him, and just in a very kind of light voice, just not to draw attention, kind of just point over to the thing that we're fighting. I don't recall her name.
Auntie Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn.
bitch?
Auntie Gwendolyn. Yeah, thank you. At least not Barbara. I'm going to point to Auntie Gwendolyn and look up at Amog and say, friend, help, please.
You said, I'm sorry, say that one more time.
I'm basically asking Omog, like, if he can help us, like, kick her ass.
Oh my heart.
As you look down, he has this big gash through his chest where she was like kind of slurping the blood and drinking. But he nods, but he's still shackled.
Well, his arms are shackled, but his legs aren't.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Anything else?
He can still do like a Hulk thing like that, technically. Come on.
If he's close enough.
Yeah. No, that's gonna be it. He's just gonna try not to draw attention if he can.
Okay. All right, Radaghast.
So he still has 2 shackles, correct?
Yeah, 1.5 really. Yeah, one of them looks very well broke. The legs are free. One hand is still in place. The other one is mostly broken, but looks like another good swing could probably break this one.
Okay, I'm going to take a swing at the one that almost looks broken.
Okay, roll attack. And it's with disadvantage because you have that Brave Enfeeblement. No, is it less damage? Let me double check Brave Enfeeblement. It takes half damage from strength. Okay, cool. So you still, an 18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And we'll half that damage. You have a shield?
7.
Or are you wielding
Yes,
it?
I have a shield. I have a shield on, so it's going to be the 7.
7 halved is 3 more damage. And you dealt. Dang, it's still connected. As you crack down, you feel a little weak. But the shackles take a little more damage. But they're still intact.
I'm just going to bonus action, healing word, our big friend.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll the health as you see the wound begin to kind of close. Oh, yay.
Give him 5 points.
Of healing. Yeah, the wound stops bleeding. It begins to heal up, and he looks a lot better. Shackle still. Again, 10 hit points. Y'all have done 7 total to it. So one still full, one mostly broken. Go ahead and roll me a con save. See if Brave Enfeeblement ends. Oh, Hendrix.
18.
It does. Yeah, so after that, you shrug off this, and she kind of turns her head to you quickly.
Don't resist me. It's always better if you just accept it.
I like point my hammer at her, and just in Infernal, you just hear, you're gonna get it.
And then it'll go to Samit.
I'm going to enfeeble you.
Samit's gonna try to keep her attention by like moving back and forth, just around her. But he'll go ahead and keep on swinging at different opportune times, using Fury of Blows this time.
Okay.
So 17's for the first one.
17. It just barely hits. It does hit.
Okay. And then that's going to be a 9 for damage on that.
Unfortunately,
and then we've got the Fury of Blows, which is doing 2 more. So here's the first at 23, and the second at nat 1, so an 8.
Yeah, first one hits. Second one, not so much. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, so 8 damage on that second one. It's all force damage.
Okay. Perfect. All right, yeah. So you've managed to smack her a few times. Did she have multi-attack? You get to attack again, don't you?
Well, I used 3. So the action was an attack, and then Fury of Blows to do 2 unarmed attacks with my bonus action.
What level are y'all?
5. Oh, you're right. I do have extra attack.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, you did get one more time.
I didn't use that last time. I forgot on the first turn.
I also forgot.
And I also have Action Surge specifically for the...
Ooh.
Oh, no, I don't. No, that was one build I thought about, but didn't do. All right, so extra attack. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
24 hits, too.
And that's going to be a 7 damage.
7. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so your first hit, connects. The second, as you flurry of blows, you jack her kind of in the stomach, and she leans over. She anticipates the third. She dips out of the way and makes a quick connection with a haymaker as you smack for another solid 7 damage. So y'all done pretty good there. All right. Anything else from Samit?
I would use all 50 of my movement, just kind of like jumping around her, try to keep her distracted.
Keeping around, but staying within the 5 foot.
Yeah, staying within range the entire time, but pretty much just running circles around her.
Are you making a full circle around her?
No, I wouldn't cross the plane of where Omag is.
Yes. Damn, one of these times. All right. Yeah. Okay. Fair. What does Samit's teeth look like? Has she been able to get a glimpse of Samit's teeth?
As soon as she would have mentioned anything about the teeth, he would have done everything in his power to keep his mouth closed. So I guess, let me just do a personal roll real fast, just to see if I would have. No, I'd say there's a possibility she knows they're white.
Okay. She starts kind of frothing. Exactly what I need. Perhaps a bit of your teeth. And points over at the fairy. Your hair. Those coins, I smell them. A soul. Do you know what kind of potions you can brew with a soul? Give them to Auntie and maybe she'll let you live. One of you. She is going to stay where she's at. I think. No. Ooh, bam. She is going to begin casting a spell centered around her. Centered around you two, Radaghast and Engree. 20 feet.
Have to.
So, and she is gonna roll some dice. It is how many dice? 5d8.
Oof.
$29. Wait, one more. 33. What are y'all's current hit points?
33.
Engree?
45.
Radaghast, you fall unconscious as you drop to the ground as she casts sleep. You just hear Radaghast hit the ground, and you are asleep. You are not at 0 hit points, but you are unconscious.
I was about to say, I'm like, don't say unconscious like that. That means I'm
You
down.
are unconscious. You are not. You have not lost any hit points, but you are unconscious. And that will be her turn.
How do we bring someone out of sleep?
Oh, initiative count 20 is hers as well. Do it. Engree is not asleep.
No, how do we bring someone out of sleep?
Oh,
shake me.
Yeah. You can give me a good, honest attempt at doing what you think Engree would do at the side of Radaghast falling asleep. But in between Auntie Gwendolyn's and Ember's turn, you're going to see her reach over this well, this font of energy in front of her, and begin swirling her hands. And she's going to pull forth a tiny little, almost like a big ice mosquito. And she is going to have it go directly towards Engree. 14? Does a 14 hit Engree?
Nope.
Okay, as this big mosquito kind of creature lunges its way and it hits you across the chest, it explodes in a little bit of an ice energy, but doesn't seem to do any damage to you. And she scowls. Oh, maybe the height of this one since you're so tough. And she kind of licks her finger and goes on to Ember.
So I want to do a level 2 chromatic orb.
Okay.
With fire damage.
Fire damage. Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Well, shit, I nat 1'd it.
Oh. Yeah, as you...
So 8.
8, your natural 1 misses as you throw the orb. It's a tiny little orb. Burns up with fire, and you throw it towards this this creature. And it just flies overhead, and she... Oh, where are you aiming, dearie? Anything else from Ember?
Nope.
Again, we could all be amicable about this. If you value your lives, well, then give me those coins, and you can walk away. Engree.
So, she threw a giant ice mosquito at me. And, you know, being a, you know, a taller, kind of hairier creature, Engree knows what mosquitoes are, and he doesn't like them. And because she would send a mosquito knowingly after a creature who doesn't like mosquitoes, Engree's not going to be very happy about that. And right after he gets hit with the mosquito and she makes the comment, the shield is going to tap it. You know, it's going to turn into kind of a scowl. Like, why would you do that? I'm very displeased at the moment. And for the sake of where I'm at currently, I'm not going to, you know, do the thing. But just pretend that I'm being a lot louder than I am with this, if you can, please. But Engree is going to rage, and very, very strongly shout that
Engree no like mosquito, Radaghast,
and just like really, really loudly help, like in his like directly to him, hoping that he will finish, you know, what he was doing with the shackles that way, and then Engree is going to basically rage and hop on over to the witch there.
All right.
Hey, there.
There, yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that. Okay, that I just remembered that the little face is Omog.
It's Omog.
And he's gonna rage and start going for some wailing on her.
Go ahead and
If
roll me
you
an attack
can.
roll.
Ow! That is a 9. I think I tripped
That's not
over
gonna
something.
hit. And another?
That one's a 25.
25 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Hey, Envy, thank you for that reset.
That is a 14.
14 damage. As you make a solid connection, you're going to feel that as you see it smack her kind of across the face, she grins. Oh, dear, poor little old fragile me. And she kind of grins at it. She's going to take half damage. She seems to be resistant to your bludgeoning attacks. It's not a magical weapon, is it?
No, it's just a regular Warhammer named Meow. So, to me, it's magical. In the essence of the game, it's not magical.
Yeah, okay. And she kind of grins and smiles. Well, just in time to watch y'all suck. That's not fair. Y'all will get it, I'm sure. Although she is having a time. Currently, Envy, we've got Radaghast asleep on the job.
Hey. Did my attempt to wake him up not count?
No. No, as you holler, you don't get a response from Radaghast.
Okay.
something. Let me double check here something.
I can read you the actual condition.
I got it here too. I don't think so. I think you actually have to, shake or slap the creature. Okay.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that. I should have looked that up.
No, that's good. That's the thing you kind of learn as you go.
Yep.
Engree learns as Engree goes,
Yep.
and so you smack, and she kind of grins at you. Then let's see. We move on to Radaghast. You are unconscious and asleep, and still snoozing. Then it'll move over to Samit. Ouch, Samit. Go ahead, and what you got?
All right, so I'm still moving. Seeing that Engree has come closer, I'm now like kind of closing the space. I'm not going around him or moving near him. We're still trying to keep the focus on me, bouncing back and forth, still just swinging in. But now I'm kind of focusing on her teeth because now that I'm thinking about her, thinking about my teeth, I'm like, maybe I can get her teeth. So I start swinging at her face exclusively.
Okay.
So first attack is a 24, and I'm going to Fury that.
It hits.
All right, so damage for the first one, 5. And then I've got a 15 and a 25 for the Furious.
The 15 misses, but the others hit.
Okay, and that's going to be another 8 force damage. And then doing my last extra attack type for 16 to hit.
Math. Okay. 16 misses as. Actually, wait. Let me. The 16 misses as well. 17 is the AC.
Okay. So then, I'd be just swinging away, doing all that. Some connecting, some not. But I'm more focused on trying to draw her attention than I am on hitting. So, and then I'll put myself.
The first hit does crack. It's force damage. You see her smile as your fist makes a connection, and you break off a bit of a tooth. It's a nasty, long, decayed thing. This thing is not human, and it's pungent. As it kind of like flash by your face, you just get a whiff of decay. And it lands in the snow next to you, and the snow slightly melts around it.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be me.
And then
that's nasty.
Is going to Auntie Gwendolyn here. Oh, ouch! Why do you have to go and hurt poor little old fragile me? Is she? And give me an intimidation check, Samit.
Okay. As she says this, I also say, well, if you're going to take my teeth, you're going to need space to put them.
Jesus. Brutal. Okay. Nice. And what was that intimidation?
4.
4. Let's see. That's 3. Okay, so, she turns around and she's, like, furious at you. How dare you, you insolent little ant. She's gonna hold out her hand. Can she cast anything else? Nope. She is going to blast you with magic missiles again.
Okay.
Can I silvery barbs that?
Not magic missile. She doesn't make any rolls except for damage. Magic missile always hits. Unless you cast shield. Ooh, it's 2 max. And, ooh. 4. That's 16 points of force damage as she blasts these magic missiles at you. And at the end of her turn, in between hers and Ember's, she's going to draw power from the well again. And this time she is going to throw it's not technically a mosquito, it's an ice method missile. And she's going to hurl it at Samit this time.
Okay.
But I don't think a 15 hits, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, damn, these ice methods. So as it reaches near you, it explodes just kind of around your aura. Doesn't seem to do any damage to you, though. And she continues to get a little angry. She looks down. Where is my tooth? I need my tooth. You are all just fucking up my plans. Why are you here? Why are you stopping me, you soulless heathens? And then it's going to go to Ember.
Okay, so if I use my action to dash to get to Radaghast, can I wake him up, or will that take a separate action?
It will. No, I will say you can use a free action to shake him if you dash to get there.
Okay, I want to do that, and then whatever's left of my movement, I want to move back away.
It does technically usually take an action, but if you're willing to dash to get over there, I'll
Yep.
go for it.
Yep.
She flies at me in full speed.
Yep. Wake the fuck up!
Didn't even shake me, just ran into me while you were hitting the brakes.
Yeah, roll me an attack roll.
What's your movement speed?
30.
30, okay.
She technically doesn't get the climbing penalty.
17 plus some stuff.
Yeah,
hit me
you
with the
just
17.
Yeah, you just rush towards and you almost like an anime barrel into Radagast as you feel a heavy impact. You don't take any damage, Radagast, but you are prone, laying on the ground.
But is he awake?
He is awake.
Okay. Do I have any movement left?
You don't. You dashed, so yeah, you got 20 feet left.
Okay, I want to move the fuck away.
All right, so let's see. You've moved to Radagast. Which direction are you wanting to go?
Yeah, way back out here.
Oh. Oops, I moved you too far.
That's too far.
Yeah, there you go.
That's more than 20, isn't it?
Nope.
Okay.
It's 20.
This is not a big arena.
No, it is not. Yep. There we go.
Okay, so that's my turn.
All right. Engree.
So is since Omog is healed, and I asked him to help, and his feet are freed, right?
His feet are freed, yeah.
Can he be in this initiative roll?
He does not have the capabilities of doing anything to this auntie at the moment. He's not within her range.
But he can't, like, stand up?
Oh, his arms are still shackled to the ground.
He can stand
to
up?
the ground.
Yeah, he's
okay.
Oh.
I get. Okay, I get what you're saying now. I thought his arms were shackled and then his feet were
Oh, no,
shackled.
each arm shackled to the ground, legs shackled to the ground.
I thought he was
And-
chained, so like he could sit. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I
Alright,
thought his
poor
hands
description
were
of it.
okay. You're okay. That makes more sense now. Damn. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and change that. Angry's still raging. And he knows that this lady's crazy, and he doesn't have to wake up Radaghast now. Thank you for that, Ember. Let's go ahead and get that other shackle off then.
Sure. Okay, you turn around and you see his arm shackled. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll. And is this on the
I'm
one that's
sure
already damaged?
23 will break the last 3 points it has left.
Yeah, 3, because you're going to do more damage than that minimum. So yeah, you hit it, and you see this one bust, and he, and he's got arms and legs free. One arm left to go, though.
You said there were 2.
Yeah, he still had both arms shackled. Y'all hadn't broken one of the arm shackles yet.
No, I shattered the feet one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had feet shackled and each arm shackled. So he
So
still
then
has
there's
one arm.
3.
Total, yeah, that's why there's 3 marks on the map. One for each shackle.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a smiley face. You're representing him.
It was
And
an
actually you said
unintentional
2.
smiley face. Yeah.
Okay. Well then, I'm just gonna go for the other one then.
Red hit. Roll me an attack roll.
That's a 21.
21 hits. So he's been laid down, legs shackled to the ground. They're in the stone, arms shackled into the stone. She had him cut open in the chest.
He's now
blood.
healed, and he knows
Yep.
that I'm asking for help, and he's now free.
So what was your attack roll on the last one?
21.
That hits and damage.
That's a 13.
13 is enough to break it as it shatters. And Engree. Oh.
Omeg.
Omog, free.
Omog.
Anything else from Engree?
He's once again gonna ask, if we could get some help with dealing with Auntie Grenda over here.
All right. And then...
Gwendolyn, whatever her name was.
Gwendolyn, yeah. Radaghast, you're awake. Prone, so it'll use half your movement to get up.
And I'm using that half to get up. But if anybody's like around Radaghast, the snow he's so angry that the snow is kind of melting off of him. As he just looks at Auntie Gwendolyn, is just like, you know what? You're not allowed to see anymore, and I cast blindness and deafness on her.
Ooh, what kind of save is that?
Con save.
Con save. That is a 14 plus 3, 17.
Damn it. She beat it.
She beat it. Y'all have noticed, I will say, through all of your magical castings, she seems to be pretty resistant to magical effects.
No fucking kidding.
Yeah, she's been saving everything.
I'm gonna move up and use the last 15 to get up in her face. And that's it.
Don't forget Samit's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah. I am actually quite bloody.
I can't cast 2 spells in a turn. I don't have that feat.
Just heads up.
It's Samit's turn.
So you see like Samit kind of like wavering a little bit, like, the astral arms are kind of like growing in size and deafening back down, and it's like almost like a pulsing energy that's uncontrolled. But he will still be bouncing back and forth, moving around the switch, and will still continue to attack.
Go ahead and roll.
So the first one is going to be a 12, which I know misses, and then I'm going to do my extra attack, which is 14, which I know misses. I'm going to use patient defense. Oh wait, yeah, no, is it? No, I'm going to take Step of the Wind and disengage, and then jump down the wall. It's going to make me walk all the way around, but I jump down the wall.
Yeah, so you want to jump down like here?
Yeah. So like I was here, so yeah, just right down there. But yeah, I'm gonna like disengage and kind of like tuck and roll off the wall. And actually, you know what? Hold on, I'm sorry. Can we retcon that? And can I use? Oh wait, no. Actually, I guess I have a question. Has dawn occurred?
Has dawn occurred?
Yeah.
Mechanically speaking, no.
Okay. So then this is what I did.
There's no real way to tell.
Yeah.
In hell.
You assume sunlight reaches hell.
Well, no, I'm just kind of thinking like, has enough time passed where I would have thought dawn might have occurred? But yeah.
No.
So yeah, I just roll off the wall and land that 5 feet down, kind of tuck him behind, and just I'm hurt, and just kind of just chill there.
Fair. All right, you hop down. You disengaged.
With my bonus action, yeah.
Like swipes out, but you're way too quick for her to make contact. She looks at a little panic in her face. And then it'll go to, we'll say, she'll go first. And then she is going to... Yeah. She's gonna magic. Is she? She can one more time. She's gonna try to. Just reach out and claw the ever-loving shit out of you, Radaghast.
Do it.
She is done with the magics here. Let's see. That is a 17 plus 7, so 17, 24.
Yeah, that hits. That hits anybody.
Here, I think so. Let's see. That's 13. 15 points of slashing damage. As she carves and just cuts through your armor, you feel the long, elongated claws just pierce and slash across kind of your chest. And then at the end of her turn, Omag is going to get up with half of his movement, and he is going to run backwards towards Ember. And as he dashes back, we'll say he makes it to about here as he goes to run away, and he's looking around on the ground. Does he find one? He picks up a good hand-sized rock from the cliff facing, and he'll throw it at her. Wow, it's gonna hit. Okay. Prepare for that. as this rock just kind of clashes against her face, it kind of smirk her over to the side. And she's angry, a little bit of blood running down her nose. She's going to take 6 points of damage. And we'll go to her player action. She's going to throw the Asmythic bomb at... she's smart. She's throwing it at Samit. Damn it. That's a 4. So 11 is going to miss you, isn't it?
Doesn't matter who she throws it at.
And she's throwing Bofa, Mick. That's right. She's just throwing Asboosh here. So that misses Samit. And then it'll go to Ember's turn.
I'm gonna try to shoot her again with the chromatic orb.
Yeah,
Hopefully I don't nat 1 again.
Bofa
16.
16 is so close. As it makes contact with her, but she just shrugs it off as the fire flares up, and she seems to just kind of cackle.
Perfect.
Anything else, Ember?
Nope.
Are you staying put?
Yep.
All right. Engree.
Ingrid's gonna turn back to Omeg and good shot, buddy. And then he's gonna turn back to the ant who isn't his aunt.
Or is she?
But
I mean,
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I mean, you didn't ask.
True. True. Anyway, nightmares aside, he's gonna just attempt to start hitting her, because she's been doing a lot of damage to my friends. And you know her, angry friends. And first roll is a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
That's for a 10.
10 points will... Okay, so she'll take 5.
Yup.
And at that, as you crack her across the face, even though you can tell it's not dealing much damage to her, more of her teeth fall out, and her already cracked and kind of contorted nose pops into place where it looks like a perfectly normal nose, but this causes her a lot of pain, and this viscous blue kind of blood starts pouring down her nose, out of her nose. She is bloodied.
Can she breathe better now, though?
Unfortunately, yeah, she's not happy about that.
I forgot what it's called. So you're all the medical people here are going to have to forgive me. Engree, give free septum alignment. And then
Bugbear Healthcare.
I already rolled for the second hit. It did not hit. That's a 9.
9 will miss. Yeah. Anything else from Engree?
No, I guess that's...
Same put?
Yeah, can't really do much more than that.
Alright, Radagast.
I look at the monk that did a backflip off the cliffside. Look at the scary bone lady in front of us. I'd just be like, you know what? The temple always taught me, get rid of the problem first. I'm gonna backhand the lady and cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay. Oh, hello, Raiders, Lords, and Ladies of Fate. Thank you so much for the raid and coming and hanging out. I hope y'all are doing fantastic. You joined at one of our giveaway days, too, so be sure to... I'll do the Boobot command here for you. Yeah. Thank you for coming in. And Radagast, what was your attack roll?
13!
Oh, God. It sucks so bad when you miss with Inflict Wounds. As you reach your hand back, the necrotic energy whoosh over your hand, and you collide with her, and she just turns her head and looks at you. unaffected.
Well, that worked better in my head, and I like raise my shield like a coward.
I think mine was a little stronger. I expected more out of a child of Zario.
Anything else from that? Okay. All right, Samit, you're rolled off of the hill, injured.
Okay, and just as quickly as I rolled off, I yell out that I'm not feeling well, and I just come right back into the fray. And I imagine the last grip is actually with my arm that doesn't exist. So the phantom arm grabs the top of it and kind of pulls myself up, and I'm like lunged into the air. And since I got that 10-foot gap, I'm actually going to swing from 10 feet. So I'm actually going to back up one more square.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
And I figured I'd still be on the wall right here. But either way, I come on in and just swing away. Whoops, that probably doesn't go through. Or did it? Oh, it did. Okay, 24.
24 will hit. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
So that's going to be a 7 damage, and then I'm going to extra attack. And that's going to be
force?
22 to hit, and I'm going to Fury of Blows. So
yay, monk. All right, go ahead and roll damage.
And then the next two are going to be a 13 and a 14.
Miss. All right, those miss, but that is a total of 16 points of force damage. All right, anything else from Samit?
My movement would actually allow me to run away. So yeah, I'm gonna jump back down the hill.
All right, she's gonna attack of opportunity.
Oh, she got reach of 10.
Reach of 10. Oh yeah, no, she does not. Thank you. Good call. No, she does not. You stay 10 feet away like a smart monk. All right. Anything else from Samit? Then it'll go to her turn. She's looking rough. Okay, so you freed him. You rotten little... I don't have any reason to stick around here. You all are just a thorn in my side. I don't understand why you have to come here and bother with my heartstone. Fuck it. You'll get yours. Hephaestus always gets his. And she's going to cast Plane Shift. And you're going to see her disappear.
Samit's going to smile wide. You show all of his teeth to her as she's disappearing, and then pick hers up and kind of flip in the air.
You are out of combat. Are you keeping her tooth?
I would like to, yeah.
You can add 1 hag's tooth to your inventory.
Does that do anything?
It stinks.
You can give me an Arcana check.
I'm about to say, or is it just nasty?
Not mutually exclusive.
I got a 10 on Arcana.
Where's Arcana? That. I got an 8.
Ember, Radaghast?
I don't want nothing to do with that tooth.
Well, if you just roll it, it'll help us out, I guess.
That look on your face.
17.
Ember and Radaghast, y'all would know that things like this can sometimes have uses in creating magical items. They could be valuable to some people. Potions, perhaps, as well. So, yeah, pocketing it might not be the worst idea. It do be stink, though.
Can I, prestidigitate it?
Yeah, but the stink comes back.
Ugh.
After
Never mind, I don't want to touch it.
Comes back. To meet you, pocket this. Omag will walk up to you.
Oh, you all save Omag. Why little people in hell?
Ingree's gonna look up at him. Yeah, save you.
You come to hell to save Omag?
Yes.
But why? How you know Omag? Do Omag know you?
Ingree's gonna point to Samit. He has talkies.
After being invigorated with that health, I'll start looking a lot better and kind of approach a little bit. I don't know if I can actually move. Nah, it's blocking me. But I'd move closer to Omag and say, yes, you have a friend, Bronzeclaw? He needs your help.
Have mint.
It is time to call in on that favor. of his.
Bronze Claw? Oh, I haven't seen him in so long. Is he just as dashing as ever?
Oh, of course. He regrets very much that he could not come and see you himself.
Oh, I love him so much. He helped Omog so much. We go way back, but this is not place to talk of this. Maybe we go somewhere warmer.
I agree. I am like wearing nothing. I mean, I would like to get out of hell. Yeah.
You pull my finger, and he's gonna hold out 4 fingers.
I would. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, as you hold his fingers, he is also he's actually going to begin like casting a sigil into the ground, and you hold on to his finger for an uncomfortable 60 seconds as he casts magic teleportation circle. And
Welcome, you at Omog's house. Welcome
If anybody's
to
looking at
Omog's.
Radagast, he's just holding his nose like this, waiting for someone to tell him it's clear.
I'm glad Omog didn't just make it warmer for us.
Yeah, he's gonna cast. He's gonna teleport you all to a magic circle inside of his very own home. As you pop up on top of this large round rug inside a moderately warm house that you've already been in before. You see the familiar scatterings of all of his little tinkers, all of his little sketches and doodles inside of his cluttered house.
Okay, so you know Omog, you know Bronze Claw, but how does your name go?
Oh, my name. I am Samit. Samit Basu. It is very nice to meet you. I kind of look at everybody else to introduce themselves.
Me angry, but not angry. And he puts a smile on his shield.
Happy Engree.
Happy angry.
And a fairy. Oh, how fascinating. What is your name?
She's just gonna say Ember and kind of curtsy a little bit as she says it.
Oh, and you are a little scary. If I not know better, I be scared of you. You save Omog, though. Who are you?
Radagast, I'm just gonna lean on this table right here and hold my ribs together.
Are you hurt?
I'm sore.
Oh. Well, have some tea. I'll make herbal remedy tea. What, Bronze Claw send you here for? I mean, you find me. Oh, that means you found. Did you go to the cave?
We did, yes.
Don't get wrong idea. Don't get wrong idea. This all went terribly awry. Omog messing with things Omog didn't know a lot about.
And that is kind of what Brundaban said. Brundaban, sorry. He said that you didn't really know what the sigils were. You were out looking around, and I mean, hey, it happens to the best of us. You poke around with magic poke back, you know?
I am, yes, I am Artificer. If you are not familiar with our work, we craft fine magical items, infuse armors and hammers and
yes, and what's called the Bronze Claw. He needs you to make a ice storm giant armor. That is what he specifically asked for.
He asked for a key to unlock any door.
Oh yes, that's right. Never mind. You were looking for the armor.
yes.
Getting so confused.
Omog trying to craft storm armor, yes.
I mean, we'll take the armor too if you know.
Oh, I did not happen to procure the barbed of the devils. So alas, I will have to try again.
Be careful. Bring friends.
Maybe so.
You no need worry, Barbara. Barbara dead.
Barbara. Who Barbara?
Devil.
Oh. Engree, is it? It's a barbed devil.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, you find me.
So Barbara
Am
is
I
a
the
nice
one that
lady
killed Barbara, or did Samit kill Barbara?
to me.
Yeah, I think I got one of the commons and Barbara.
Okay.
I think
So-
you got the other Barbara though.
If Omog is understanding, Bronze Claw I owe him really big.
Like really big, like you size big, not us size, like you.
Really big. And he grins. I
Like third leg big?
Radagast has been in the corner just inspecting him, just like, I wonder how it fits.
I look over Ember and go, the family jewel's big. That's how big, like very big.
Blushes a little bit.
And he need key?
Yes, a key that can open anything, any door.
Oh.
Maybe multiple doors, in case.
Yes.
I can make him a chime. Okay. Omog can do this. Omog owe it to Bronze Claw. Is he doing good, Bronze Claw? Is he happy?
He misses you terribly.
Very much.
Oh. Well, Omog will make this chime for Bronze Claw. And it will take a couple days, and I will have it delivered. Where is he now? As a matter of fact, here.
And he's gonna rifle through some of his things, and he's gonna pull out a little stone, and he'll hand it to one of you.
Radagast just like reaches out for it.
Okay.
With this stone, I will be able to talk to him, and so give him my number, and I will bring the chime to him some way or another in a couple of days. It will take a little time to make, but I will make it.
Is the tea ready, by the way?
Oh yes, tea here, tea, and tea. Pour tea.
Well, I'm sure he will be very happy to see you when you deliver it.
And if you're drinking the tea, you can all restore 1d8 hit points as you drink the tea.
What's it smell like?
It smells like honeysuckle.
Ooh.
So, I mean, I'm at full health.
Still warm. You're still cold, and it's like a hot tea, so kind of
Okay,
warm
yeah.
you off a bit.
I'll drink it.
Will it get rid of that exhaustion?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it will. And
How you get to Sky?
Oh, Spelljammer shit that Bronze Claw lent us. It hopefully does him better race.
Bronze Claw have Spelljammer. Who?
I think it's on lease. Or he
Oh.
borrowed.
So
I
then-
do not know. I mean,
Damn, he's doing good.
well, it's
Okay,
that the bit gold. That's what he invested in the bit gold and with the skyrocket.
Ooh. Yes, I see. I see.
Better than bit silver. I mean,
Radagast is just slowly sipping, remembering that we probably just broke the deposit on that Spelljammer ship.
Ludovon been talking about selling those NFTs. Perhaps he's onto something. Well, you have ship, so you have way to get home. That's very nice. Well, you are always welcome at Omog House. Any friend of Bronze Claw is friend of Omog. You save Omog's life. Omog very grateful. As a matter of fact, Omog want to give present. You have Omog's shoes. You wearing Omog's shoes, I see. You can keep Omog's shoes. That is fine. Omar can make more shoes. But, and
He's going to rifle through a couple of things, and he's going to produce 2 very nice items. One of them is a simple magical +1 hammer, and it is cloud giant size. It is cloud giant sized, or storm giant sized. Sorry. If it was just a small smithing hammer, and it's a tool to him, but it is a +1 warhammer for one of you, as he'll kind of set it down, and as he'll brandish a staff as well. He'll pull a staff out. To him, it was kind of like a wand, but in your hands, it would be a staff.
Like in Ember's hands or in Engree's hands?
Yeah, both. It would be a full staff to Ember, a quarter staff to Engree. The staff has a ivory dragon claw over the top of it. Looks like it's kind of grabbing down the wooden shaft. So you may, I think it's actually called ivory claw. But yeah, so he'll give you a staff and a +1 warhammer as a way of saying thanks. And you can keep shoes.
You may keep shoes.
Thank you. And Engree's gonna the shield is just gonna absolutely just be beaming with joy, absolutely beaming with joy, and he's gonna kind of do a little kind of a hop and a skip, and he's not looking where he's going, and he ends up kind of standing on the wall sideways and looks where he is, and he still continues to happy and thank you.
This one interesting.
He grows on you.
Bronzeclaw has interesting company. Are you part of Bronzeclaw group? Did he make his little group of people?
He has been refining, yeah.
Nice. I'm proud for him. I'm glad he's doing well. Give him my number, Stone.
I'm sure this is more of a see you later opposed to goodbye. But I will see you later, my friend. And he kind of puts his hand on whatever is the closest body part, whether it be like an ankle or like a whatever, and kind of tap a couple times, and very well. And then Samit's going to say to everybody, I'm going to go check on the ship, see if it is workable. I will meet you there.
Radaghast puts his cup down, does the same thing Samit did, but reaches like around the knee, is like, do I feel it anywhere?
Give me a nature.
Ember wants to leave before she finds out if he feels it.
That's a threesome. I'm hoping not.
No. As you get around the leg, it's not quite knee hanging, so you don't feel it.
Goodbye, big man. And I like turn around and walk away a little embarrassed.
Engree oblivious to what just happened, because he's on the wall and can't see that part. He's now walked up the wall to, I guess you could say, maybe arm height to Omeg, and reaches out for a high five. It's obvious it's a high five.
He'll take his pinky and he'll give you a high five.
And Engree's other arm is just gonna yes, and he's gonna walk down the wall and thank you, see you later, and then walk out and follow group.
One more question as you go.
Yes.
Is Paul still there in the cave?
Which one was Paul?
Paul have eye and things.
Yes.
Yes. Paul. Engree. High five. Paul.
Oh, good.
Paul good. Paul is good.
Paul
yes.
good. I go back for Paul.
Yeah.
And
Oh, nice.
And he'll actually walk out on that note as well and walk the other direction back towards the mountain. As you all head out and meet Samit, is there anything you're wanting to do about the boat before everybody catches up?
I would do whatever I could to repair it. If there was like anything that seemed like it might be in the way when we would be flying about, I'd try to remove it, for aerodynamic sake. But from what I recall, there wasn't a lot of damage to it. It did more damage to land, but
More damage to land than the
polish up,
boat.
making sure.
There was some damage from the lightning strike that kind of blasted. There's some boards broken and stuff. You're able to clear enough up that it can clean it up a bit. There's still some damage to the hull from the initial strike moving up to the city, but it's not bad. It's just a few broken boards, probably easily repairable.
So when you guys get to the ship, Samit's on his knees with the broken boards in his hand, just sobbing. Just really, no, we should have been able to save. It's all right. You ready to go?
I don't think that's part of our deposit. I think that's Broad's class. So I'm running out of the tavern as soon as we drop off the ship.
But it's the ship. I mean, the ship. You're such a beauty.
Okay, so you take the ship back down to back down to Neverwinter, and you park it back outside the docks. Give me just a one vehicle check. Let's see. You're not gonna, since you're friends, they're not gonna assail you from leaving their town. So let's see we did my dexterity plus your proficiency modifier.
Okay.
Oh God.
Well, that was just a custom roll. I didn't know what you were telling me.
Oh,
so
no, go ahead.
You said
Go make a
dex
dex roll.
with proficiency. Dex. So that's going to be a 16, sorry.
16 total. All right, so fair. It's a lot easier to navigate this ship when there's not flying ice rocks and bolts of lightning crashing down at you. And you can see, you make your way down to the docks at the edge of Neverwinter. You are able to dock it, tie it up, and make your way back to the Songblades Tavern. Bronzeclaw doesn't meet you there. He's at the tavern. But you drop the boat off as per instruction. And you just
walk
leave
away
it
quickly,
tied
walk
there.
away quickly.
Samit taps it and then gives it a little kiss and then walks away from the ship.
You do see a very well-dressed, arcane robes kind of glinting and billowing in the wind. Individual very intently walking towards the ship, about 100+ feet away from you at the moment. Do you stick around or are you taking off?
I'd stick around.
Stick around? What about Engree and Ember?
Engree's not sure what to do.
I would stay with Samit.
Yeah.
I can see he's distraught.
As he approach Radaghast, you're taking off though?
I'm turning around the corner, but I'm peeking back to see what happens.
This well-dressed individual approaches the ship. So, you've returned. I was told your arrival would likely have been much sooner, but you've returned with my ship, and it seems to be in one piece, correct?
Now, one piece,
It
yes.
seems to be.
It can be again.
Okay. So you're on the opposite end that was struck by lightning on the hull, so he hasn't seen it, and he's kind of glancing, but he doesn't seem to have quite noticed the damage yet. Very well, if you would please, and he'll pull out a slip of paper and hand it to you. Return this to Raynor for me, please, Bronzeclaw. And this will let him know that I have received ship, and yeah, you can rent it out again if he so chooses.
Excellent. It says it was in perfect condition. You write that? Yes?
Yes, you will retain his deposit.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you very much. He takes it.
Okay. And now as he begins kind of adjusting himself, he starts heading towards the steps that would lead up into the ship. What are y'all doing?
Samit's ushering everyone. He's like literally pushing people.
You'll make it past out of the docks and towards the center of town. You hear an audible, "Hey, what the fuck?" And
Radaghast just sees all three of them sprinting away, and he's following. He's like, "Oh crap!"
And you make it back to the Songblades, where Bronze Claw is sitting at the bar drinking, and you all go to sit down at the table with him. He seems delighted that you all show up.
Really quick before that, can I sneak?
Can you sneak?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a stealth roll. Trying to sneak into the tavern?
Yeah, that's a 19.
Okay. Okay. You feel very stealthy.
Does Bronze Claw or anyone else see me?
So Samit, Radaghast, and Ember go in, and his back is currently to the door, sitting at one of the tables. He turns around and gestures them in, and he turns back around. And as his back is to you, you slip in before the door shuts. Doesn't seem to notice you.
Okay. There's rafters over where he's sitting, right?
Yeah.
Engree's gonna walk up the wall onto the rafters and hang from upside down over Bronze Claw before they get to him. Just sneaking.
The final thing we hear as the scene fades out is "Oh, it's so good to see." Ah! And he screams as he's scared.
Hello.
And fade to black as he does pay you all your 100 gold pieces as well. And that's where we'll end this part of the adventure, as you all saved Omog from having his heart ripped out by a night hag. Very well done. Very well done. Thank y'all so much for playing in this adventure.
We did it.
So this will also level y'all up to level 6. End of chapter 2. So go ahead and bump your characters up to level 6. And yeah, make sure you log those magic items in your inventory. You got that special folding boat. Make a note on there that it's resistant to that damage.
Yeah, I
have
did.
it in my
Yeah,
notes as
fire,
well.
cold, and lightning.
Yep.
We'll have to figure out who's gonna get that hammer.
Well, you actually wrote immune. Did you mean resist?
No, it's immune. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, immune. It is immune. Yeah, and you've got so for your real quick for your staff. That way, I'm assuming Ember took it. That's between y'all.
Nah, I didn't take anything. Yeah. So I
Is
assumed that was Engree. And did you take a hammer?
Radaghast, do you use hammers?
I can use a hammer, but I would if it's too big, I'd let you have it.
Can you use a warhammer?
Yes.
Then you can have it if you want. It's a +1. It's versatile.
I'll take it.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, it looks like a gigantic smithing hammer for a giant, but it is a war hammer for a small man. And the staff is called the Staff of the Ivory Claw. It gives you +1 to your spell attack rolls. And whenever you crit hit with the spell, they take an extra 3d6 radiant damage.
That's totally going to Ember.
And thank you all again for playing.
Sweet.
I very much enjoyed this campaign. This was a lot of fun. Traveling into hell and back again with Omog the Giant. You saved him. And now have allies in the sky. Bronze Claw is, I guess the last thing you would have heard from him say is, sweet, one more favor to go, and then we're ready. And that's where we'll put up for the next Songblades group. And thank you all for hanging out and watching. Thank you, Raiders, for coming in and hanging out. So we do these little Songblades adventures. What they are is a mini series of games that all kind of intertwine. So it'll be a revolving cast. We'll do like 2 sessions per group, and they're each called chapters, and they all kind of intertwine with one another. Songblades are a group of archaeological scholars, adventurers, and scholars and philanthropists. So they go on little quests and stuff. Don't forget to hang out and check out our Thursday campaign, our persistent campaign, the Elkin Wild. The second episode of that will be Thursday, which is also when we're drawing for the Dragonlance bundle. So all entries and stuff, we'll draw all that on live Thursday on December 1st. And what that is for the deluxe limited edition bundle. So you get the physical book, the D&D Beyond book, the Warriors of Krynn board game, the miniatures, and the DM screen, and all that. So I hope you all have had a fantastic time, as I have, and I'm going to find somebody to raid. Let's raid -1 charisma this time. Let's see. Raid.
While you're setting that up, favorite parts?
Yeah, favorite parts. Ember.
Not being in hell anymore.
Not being in hell anymore. Okay, nice. Can handle that. Engree. I paused the raid too because I also want to look at the memes.
You're good. I'd say just how like creepy yet redemptive, whatever the word is, of that anti-fight there. Very, very kind of weird and creepy.
Nice. I'm glad you like that. She is a creepy girl, but she was very much self-preservation, so she got out of there. Samit?
My favorite was the side conversation about like the boatman's wife and like, you know, booty call and, you know, so they try to get to know him personally. You know, what do you do outside? You play cards. Like, what do you do? Like, I like that. Trying to humanize the ferryman.
Yeah. He was just like, no.
Like, I will be your friend. I'll be back. In fact, I'd like to imagine like the rolling credits of this episode would be like Samit like returning to hell just to like bring him some tea, like hang out, taking a boat ride, just like hey, whatever, just kick up his feet, try to fish.
Yeah, that's a whole adventure out there. I love it. And Radaghast, Rio.
Honestly, it's all of us trying to be diplomatic and just giving up, going, all right, Ember, go at it. It's your turn to shine.
And then I didn't fucking hit him at all.
Not at all. Yeah, that was.
Hey, you really didn't want to be in hell. You were like, I'm disinterested. Let's just leave. Just.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate to.
You did wake up Rio though.
Yeah. You hit somebody.
You hit Rio. Yeah. So let's take a. I think my favorite part might have been Radaghast trying to find the third leg. They got me.
Listen, we started that joke. I had to follow through with it.
Give me a religion check, Radaghast. I'm looking at the memes here. That kid's face. Yeah, I'm not that kind of cleric. The party.
For future reference, I do agree with Potato Wife. The raid message should be "Wake up, Sleeping Beauty. Welcome back to hell."
We'll do it. We'll do it. Load it up. That's the raid. That's the raid message. The party figure out which way to go. Oh, east. I thought you said west. Deadline, stress, pain. Deadline, stress, pains. Engree. Getting the hug. The water calls to you. Don't you want to drink? That is Ember's face. That's the face you made.
I feel like that was my face the whole session.
Everybody with 1 point of exhaustion and Ember not. You didn't get exhaustion, did you, Ember? Nice.
I didn't do anything.
I laughed really hard at that one meme right there.
Some scary old lady spins her head around like a bottle cap, everyone watching her playing the campaign. Oh god, is that the Don't Be a Menace movie? Is that what that's from? Or is that
I think that's My Name is Earl.
Oh, My Name is Earl. Yeah. Samit asking about the ferryman about coins. Samit learning the coins are literally forged from souls of the dead.
Yeah, I love this. Yeah.
So y'all still have 2 of those. So each of you have 1. Ember and Samit.
I just want to point out that Samit, when learning, would have just looked at Rio, and Rio would have been like, "Yeah, no, that's how they're made."
Yeah, we just get one.
Oh yeah, man, you didn't know. Totally.
Rubbing this did in.
Ember's solution to the fingernail lady freaking everyone out: murder. I mean, not a bad idea.
She did have our friend shackled to the ground.
Yeah, and drinking his blood.
And what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
She was doing some weird shit.
Well, she did slap Rio across the face with a beam, too.
Engree trying to be empathetic. Samit and Radaghast trying to be the imp side off. John Wick. Love it. Some weird witch bitch slurps giant blood and tries to collect the party's teeth. The party absolutely fucking not. Perfect. Nolan getting his hotel after work, getting speed up on the Songblades browsing memes. Yeah, that's a happy memes. All right. We got the party fighting for their lives against the witch. Radagast Stanley sleep.
He was dreaming of being in warmer places than that place.
Ember, Radagast. Wake up. Perfect. Samit, you good, Samit? Yeah. Oh, broken.
I got down to 8. That was the lowest I got to, yeah. In fact, if I didn't run away, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten hit with another magic missile next turn. I would have been dead.
That Aspmethod hit does a D8 damage, so it could have potentially been it.
Yeah.
Sammy bobbing and weaving on the bed. Wake up, Sleeping Beauty. Welcome back to hell. That is the raid message. Oh, yes. The Mario. Footage of Ingree's free rhinoplasty. Rhinoplasty, there's the word.
Yeah,
Nice.
thank you.
I'm a doctor. Creepy witch, Radagast, immune to necrotic, immune to every, yeah.
It wasn't immune, I just didn't hit her.
These coins are forged in another level of hell, made from human souls and suffering. Dogecoin. You get the Dogecoin of hell. His name was Paul. Sammy fixing the boat. Yeah, with duct tape. Hey, y'all got away with it. His perception was a 10, by the way, so he did not see it. Let's go ahead and start this raid again. And get that going. So we're going to raid -1 charisma. They are a fantastic group of people, one of which played in our Extra Life game in the second one. So give them a follow. Check them out. They're a lot of fun, a lot of good people. And yeah, so thank you all for hanging out. And we'll be back with some more Songblades. And we'll be back Thursday with the Elkenwild campaign. Don't forget to paste in that awesome raid message when we go over. I'm going to go ahead and start the raid right now. I am muting everybody.